Hi, everyone. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It's Lynn Boyle, and I am known as the Vancouver Island medium. Why? I don't know. I guess because I live on Vancouver Island. So, I moved too much. Sorry about that. Woo, that's me. Woo, big. So every week I talk about, a few little different things. Kindness is a big thing. Self-care is a big thing. Those are the things I talk about probably more than anything else. And something that I wanted to talk about today is ego. I don't want to be egotistical, right? I don't want to have an ego, but at the same time, an ego isn't necessarily bad. My headphones are all doing funny things here. An ego isn't a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's something that we need to have to help us balance out, to help us believe in ourselves. So I was in the store today, Amethyst Forest, and this young lady named Crystal. Hello, big shout out to Crystal. She gave me some information about the moon that's coming in. It's the moon in Leo. So it's a time to let go of your ego, to let go of things that make you egotistical. Well, I thought, what exactly is ego? So I took my trusty new phone out because I broke my other one in Disney World when I was there at Christmas, in Pandora at the Avatar place in Animal Kingdom, to be specific. It committed suicide and jumped right out of my hand. I don't know. I was good to it. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, back to the ego. So it's a noun. A person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. The psychoanalysis, the part of the mind that mediates between the conscious and the unconscious and is responsible for reality testing and a sense of personal identity. Philosophy, in metaphysics, it's a conscious thinking subject. I don't know if I understand that one. So I kind of, okay, that makes sense to me. It's about how, yourself and your self-esteem and who you are, who you believe you are and stuff like that. Another one, what does it mean when someone says you have an ego? Generally, when someone says you have a big ego, they're implying that you are arrogant, but arrogance is only one aspect of the ego. Being overly nice or shy is the opposite of arrogance, but also an aspect of the ego. Your true self doesn't need praise or pity. And I thought that was just really, really a good way to start things out. I try to say at least once a day that I release whatever is not in my highest interest, especially if I'm in a grouchy mood or something, It's just like, I just kind of figure if I'm being a grouch, then I must be being ego to some point. You know what I mean? Or egotistical, rather. But I believe that we have to have our ego. We have to balance out, when you have the good and the bad and they come like this, and it's a balance, between the two of you. And like for myself, I need to have a little bit of an ego to believe in myself. Okay. I try to be very humble. So what is it that you need to release in this moon today? This is a blood moon today, apparently. And what is it that you need to release in this moon today? What part of your ego, right? Don't release it all, though, because we still need that. So I hope you're all having a very happy, happy new year. And that the spirits and the universe and the families and everybody around you for Christmas was wonderful. And you all celebrated New Year's in a very wonderful and happy way. And that you have promised to be a little bit more kind to each and every person you see each and every day. Now, that being said, that's enough about me. That's enough about what I think and my opinions, because they're so important. See, that was a sarcastic ego, just so you know. Let's go on with the readings. I have Martin in Sadvidka, Norway. Wow. Hi, Martin. Are you there? How are you today, Martin? Wow.
I'm feeling great. For a couple of days, I'm starting feeling this flu. So it's a sign of the cleanse and the upgrading.
Oh, good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what time is it in Norway?
Norway, it's 22:06.
2206. So that means it's 10:06 at night.
10:06 at night.
There you go. Yeah. So have you ever been to Canada, Martin?
I've never been to Canada. I've been close. I went to Detroit. I went to Michigan.
Where?
I was very close, Canada.
Michigan, yes, Detroit to Michigan. Yep. Yes, it is. So, I am on the West Coast on Vancouver Island. So you were quite a ways from me. But if you ever come to the island, make sure you look me up.
Yeah, I should look you up.
How can I help you today, Martin?
Well, I've been myself doing a little bit of eating and things like that. So I just wanted to fill up my cup a little bit with exchanging energies. And I thought it would be very nice because I've been cleansing quite a bit lately. And I've been working on my addictions and old patterns. So I would love to get to release some of those patterns as well. Work with my how can I say with the things that doesn't serve me anymore. Because I'm going to be a father very soon, so I would love to enjoy this new life I'm making with my new partner and new baby and things like that. So I would love to.
It's a very, very happy time for you this year. I feel like this is going to be a really good year. You've had some kind of not great times in your lifetime. It's kind of been a tough road for you a couple times, but you're a very positive person and you tend to grab the positivity out of every situation. So good on you. And it's funny because I do feel the female energy. This is someone that you've met that's really, the two of you are really good together. You really, really, when you met, it was like you had been friends for a long time. And so it's really nice to see that love and respect come in that each of you have. This is a really special love for you. You've never had this before, have you?
It's very special for me, actually. So I met this girl in a spiritual event. Like I was working as a healer in a kind of event. I was helping Annabella. So we were like so straight into each other's eyes, into our souls, and we just knew. I was like, we just knew.
Yeah, I totally see that.
She's like next to me and smiling.
Good. That's perfect. So, what I see with her, I see a very long relationship with her. Now, are you having a little boy?
We're actually having a little girl.
You have a girl? That's where it's funny. I write all the time. I don't know if you can see this or not, but I write the majority of the time. I scribble and doodle and stuff. And I've got female energy and I've got a whole bunch of stars by it and everything. And then I asked you if you had a little boy. I happened to look down and went, female energy. Oh, yeah, no, it's a girl. Yeah, that's why. So this is good. Right. This is good.
Yeah, it's very nice. First we thought it would be a boy. But the first feeling was very feminine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you starting a new job also, or are you taking a different road with your career?
Well, you know what?
Or are you thinking about it?
It's very nice you come and you tap into that energy, because I've been doing a lot of work, working with projects, working with things, working with healing, working with myself, working with all this energy thing. And now I'm taking a little U-turn, because now I'm like using my other part, my technical part, where I can be a carpenter, or I can use my body more, and not being that emotional with people, because it really drains me, It drains me.
Yeah, no, drama is a very draining energy, let me tell you. So this year, what I'd like you to concentrate. Go ahead.
You want me to concentrate on?
Yeah. So this year, it's not that I want you to. I'm trying very hard not to do that. I'll tell you what I feel. You do what you want. But it seems like this year, it's a matter of you're taking time right now because I feel like you're going to start like your own company or something. And I don't know if you build furniture, but it's like I see you putting your spirituality and intuition and mixing it with your technical part, with your carpentry, and like building furniture like meditation benches or altars or something along those lines. But you're very creative too. You have that lovely creative side of you. Put that to work for you with your carpentry. You know, it's like a triple threat. You know, you've got your intuition, your carpentry, and your creativeness. Like seriously, you could go to the moon and back with what you've got. So I would definitely look at working on your career. I see this year as a very prosperous year for you, not just financially, but also obviously with the new baby coming. But I also feel like there's going to be another baby. Not that it'll get here this year, but you do have a little boy coming after this one.
We saw it. We've seen it. Yeah. And Serena saw the baby last night, actually, in the dream.
Oh.
So, yeah.
So, yeah, I think I really think that this is a year to concentrate on who you truly, authentically are. You've been hiding it all your life, you know, who you are. And now through a recovery of some sorts, you've realized that you are an important person and you're not damaged and that you do have self-worth. So always remember that about yourself because you definitely have a lot of self-worth, okay? Put that carpentry and intuition together because I just see you as such a creative man, very creative. Yeah, and your little girl, oh, I can't wait. Call me when she's 13. I can...
You know, I already have a little girl, but she's in Austria with her mother because I had an earlier relationship where you know, where the spirituality is more taking over and the energies are like rising and they can't match up. And when we don't work with energies and with ourselves, then we split. So she took her away from me and I haven't seen her in a little while and it's been hurting me. So now it's time to make peace and to look to other.
This year, though, I think that you have grown so much. I'd say over about the last 12 to 18 months, you have really just become a completely different person, maybe 2 years. And you're not that person anymore. You're not the person that she took her daughter away from. You know, you're a different person now. And she just needs to see that, you know. I do see you seeing your little girl, but putting forth the effort to see her more often than not. And I think that it's that much more for you. It means that much more for you now because you appreciate and are so full of gratitude for that beautiful little life that you brought into this world a few years back. So I wish you all the luck, Martin, and the best of luck for sure. I'm excited about your year. You've got a really good year going on. All righty.
Thank you very much. I love you so much. I feel so much gratitude. And I'm really happy I took this choice. And I wish you as well all the best it's not all the best, but for eternity. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you so much, Martin. You're the first person I've given a reading to in Norway. So, hey, you're my first in Norway.
Yes, this is nice. Thank you very much. You guys have fun today and enjoy.
Thanks, Martin.
Thank you so much.
Get a good night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. It's nice to have readings like that in Norway. Wow, I've been in Norway now. Yay, I can Mark another country off my list. I actually want to go in person though, so we'll do that. But probably where I'm going to get to much sooner than I get to Norway, and is a place of my homeland that I so want to go to. Somehow I'm very connected to Scotland. So, Ellie in Edinburgh, how are you?
Hi.
Hi, Ellie. How is Scotland?
Hi. It's okay at the moment.
At the moment, it's not raining?
No, and we have no snow yet either.
Oh, you get snow? I'm in Canada, but I'm on Vancouver Island, so I don't really get snow here. We get snow once in a while, but not much. But it rains a lot during the winter.
Oh, we get really bad snow.
Well, how are you today, Ellie? How can I help you?
Hi.
Do you have certain questions?
I just want to know if somebody new's coming into my life or somebody old's coming back into my life.
Ah, yes, about love. Love in the new year.
Yeah.
Love in the new year. Let me see what I have to say about this. So, Ellie, first, before we talk about this, do you have a daughter?
Do I have a daughter?
Yes.
I have 3, yeah.
Okay. How is the youngest one doing?
Okay, she's got a few things going on, but she's okay.
Yeah, I just want to give her some support there, because just tell her that what she thinks about herself is what is important. Excuse me.
Sorry, can you say that again? You cut up there.
Yeah, I just feel that somebody hasn't been treating her very well. And you just tell her not to worry about it, that she knows who she is, and just to stand by her guns. And everything is going to work out throughout the next 2 months, I think, or 3 months. She's going to, I think, really come, because I feel like she's a little bit in a sad time or something, and having a little bit of difficult time.
My youngest daughter.
No, I'm not sure. Hey, I'm not all knowing. I get things wrong, believe me. Do you have another daughter that's going through that?
I have one that's going through quite a lot.
Yeah, that would be the one then. How old is she? Because I'm looking at someone that's...
She's 31.
Oh, yeah, okay. See, I was looking younger than that, but that doesn't mean that it couldn't be her.
The younger one, she's 22, but she's got a lot of anxiety and issues like that.
Okay. Trying to pick up which one here. The one... I think I'm probably getting a combination of both of them, if you want to know the truth, because I was feeling the anxiety, but I was feeling like I was also being picked on, or not being treated properly. So you can get both, because I do
work with both.
The oldest one, the older one, tell her to that she deserves to be treated much better. Okay? Tell her to start loving herself. I think
she knows that now. She knows to be treated better, and she to love herself.
Good. She needs to love herself.
I think she knows that now, yeah.
Tell her not to be impatient, to just be patient, because there is someone that's coming for her. And for you, when we talk about love for you, I think that this is a new love coming into your life. This old love hasn't changed. There's not, it's like there isn't a maturity level. You know, there's still childish, immature acts, very selfish, very it's all about me. It's what I need. Don't fall for that again, sweetie, because I don't think he's changed at all. I don't feel any kind of change. And I feel like there is someone else that has come into your life that is maybe a little bit more of a friend to you than anything else. And I would just kind of allow that to come along and happen and see where it goes. But I don't see the old love coming back. And I think that isn't a bad thing. I don't feel like that's a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just that he tells me it's coming, and I don't
Well,
know
do you
if I
want
believe
him
him
to
or not.
come? Do you want him to come
Yeah,
back?
no.
I mean, I just,
Yeah, no.
oh, so I didn't think so. So tell him no. You might be coming
No,
back,
but I
but
do
you're
and I don't.
not coming
I
back
do and I
here.
don't.
I know. Yeah. It's all that stupid heart thing and then your head thing. What's ruling you, your
Yeah.
heart or your head? Right?
Probably my heart, yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about taking it slow then. Okay.
Yeah.
So if he wants to come back, well, tell him he has to court you and he has to take you out for dinner and take you to the movies, and there ain't no nookie, ain't no fun afterwards for a while either. He's got to be your boyfriend and that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell him, if that's what you want, buddy, then you better work for it.
Yeah.
Show me that you have changed. And showing you that he's changed is great, but don't let him get away with 2 weeks because you tend to be a pushover. You're a lot like your daughter.
Yeah.
You don't, when you love completely and you do everything for them. And that's not reciprocated. So I want you to start thinking about, has your father passed away?
Yeah.
He's here with you, sweetie.
Thank you.
He
many, many years ago.
Yes. He tells me that you've never really had a good self-esteem. Okay.
No.
You've always been very, very hard on yourself. And he wants you to know that you are a beautiful woman inside and out. And he also wants you to know that he, and I don't usually tell people this because it's, unless it comes straight through, then I say something, but you should know that your dad loved you and he's proud of you. But what he tells me is the person that you've grown into as an adult. He says he's very proud of the person you are on the inside, who you've become as an adult woman, not as a child or a teenager or anything, but as an adult woman.
Yeah.
He says you've worked very hard, and he says you're beautiful inside and out, but you have to start seeing it.
Yeah.
Did you guys live on a farm when you were a kid or out of town?
No.
Does somebody live on a farm now, or did your dad live on a farm when he was a kid? Because he's showing me pictures of a farm.
No.
I wonder what that is then. Oh, it'll come to me or it'll come to you one way or the other.
Yeah.
So, but I think that what you need to do is you need to make sure that you are treating yourself properly and loving yourself before you expect anybody else to do it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find it hard.
I'm sorry?
Sorry?
What was that?
I said I find it hard.
Yes. It's I think probably one of the hardest things is that we love ourselves, but yet you go out of your way and you love someone completely. So instead of doing that for someone else, let's do it for you now. Okay. So what we need to do, I'd like you to get some little pieces of paper, like stickies, Post-its. You know what Post-its are? Do you guys have Post-its there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to get some of those, and I want you to write down affirmations about yourself. Okay. I am amazing. I'm a wonderful mother. I deserve to receive unconditional love. And then I do what is called the three whatevers. I don't know. You read it, you say it, you customize it. So let's say you put one on your bathroom mirror and it says, I am beautiful. So you would read it. You'd say, I am beautiful. And then you would say it. You'd look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm beautiful. And then you customize it. So you would again look at yourself in the mirror and go, Ellie, you are friggin' gorgeous, right? So something along those lines, right? So you would put those up all over your house. You know, I deserve to receive unconditional love. I am an amazing woman. I am the best mother in the world. Whatever it is, wherever you feel that your self-esteem is lacking, okay? And say it 3 times. Put it one in your wallet. When you're in the grocery store, you see it. You don't have to say it out loud. You can just say it quietly, you know, oh, I deserve to receive unconditional love. Yeah, baby, I'm going to get all the unconditional love I need. You know, customize it. Read it, say it, customize it. Okay? So I want you to take, I'm being told you need 27 of these. So get 27 little Post-its, and let's work towards getting your self-esteem boosted up there so that you realize how beautiful you are on the inside and the outside. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, I have to go for now, Ellie. I thank you so much for coming, for calling in and letting me kind of delve into your life a little bit. I wish you all the best in 2019.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, honey.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, bye-bye. That's another show for me. It's Terry Lynn Boyle, Vancouver Island medium. I came home to do the show instead of going to the Amethyst Forest because it was all sunshine and beautiful and everything. And I got out here and we're socked in with fog. So sorry about that. Anyway, you take care for this week. Remember to watch your ego, let go of things that do not serve you any longer, just like Martin is out in Norway. And get a hold of me at Vancouver Island Medium on Facebook. And there's a big special for all of you Skype people for the month of February. That's coming up soon. Take care and have a wonderful week. Mwah, 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 mwah.